Hey there, tech enthusiasts. Welcome back to Tech Sensory Solutions, your one-stop shop for all things retro gaming. Today, we're taking a nostalgic trip back to the golden age of 16-bit gaming with a deep dive into a console that redefined an era, the Sega Genesis. Fasten your seatbelts as we explore the Genesis's remarkable journey, from its humble beginnings to its meteoric rise and eventual decline. Get ready to relive the magic of iconic games, groundbreaking technology, and fierce marketing battles. This is the story of the Sega Genesis, a console that dared to challenge the status quo and left an undeniable mark on the world of gaming. Let's dive in. The year was 1988. Nintendo reigned supreme, holding the gaming world captive with its 8-bit NES console. But a new challenger was about to emerge from the land of the rising sun. Sega, a company with a rich arcade heritage, was ready to unleash its 16-bit beast upon the world. The Sega Genesis, known as the Mega Drive in regions outside of North America, promised a gaming experience unlike anything players had seen before. With its sleek black design, arcade-perfect ports, and a marketing strategy that wasn't afraid to push the boundaries, the Genesis was poised to shake up the industry. Little did anyone know this unassuming black box would ignite a console war for the ages, forever changing the landscape of gaming. Behind every great console is a team of brilliant minds who dared to dream big. The Sega Genesis was no exception. Leading the charge was Hideki Nomoto, the mastermind behind the console's hardware architecture. Nomoto's vision was clear: to create a console that could deliver the raw power and arcade-perfect gameplay that had become synonymous with Sega's name. He assembled a team of talented engineers who worked tirelessly to bring his vision to life. Together, they pushed the boundaries of technology, crafting a machine that would become a testament to their ingenuity and set the stage for a new era of gaming dominance. The Sega Genesis was a technological marvel for its time, boasting hardware specifications that dwarfed its 8-bit competitors. At its heart was a Motorola 68000 processor, clocked at a then-blazing 7.67 MHz. This powerhouse of a CPU allowed the Genesis to render detailed graphics, handle complex gameplay, and deliver a level of speed and responsiveness never before seen in a home console. Complementing the powerful processor was a dedicated video display processor, the Yamaha YM7101 VDP. This chip was responsible for the Genesis's vibrant colors, smooth scrolling, and impressive sprite scaling capabilities, bringing a whole new dimension to 16-bit gaming. With its impressive hardware, the Sega Genesis set a new standard for home console gaming, paving the way for a future filled with even more powerful and graphically impressive machines. Section 5. Expanding the experience peripherals and add-ons. The Sega Genesis wasn't just about raw power, it was about creating a complete gaming ecosystem. Sega released a slew of peripherals and add-ons that enhanced the Genesis experience, offering players new ways to play and connect. One of the most notable additions was the Sega CD, a CD-ROM drive that promised to revolutionize gaming with its massive storage capacity and CD-quality audio. The Sega CD delivered on its promise, bringing gamers cinematic cutscenes, full-motion video, and epic soundtracks that pushed the boundaries of what was possible on a home console. In addition to the Sega CD, the Genesis also saw the release of the Sega 32X, a 32-bit add-on that aimed to bridge the gap between the 16-bit Genesis and the upcoming 32-bit Saturn. While the 32X had a short lifespan, it showcased Sega's commitment to innovation and its desire to stay ahead of the technological curve. Section 6. A library of legends games that defined a generation. No console can claim legendary status without a library of games that stand the test of time. The Sega Genesis had that and then some. From iconic platformers to adrenaline-pumping sports titles, the Genesis boasted a diverse library that catered to every taste. One game, in particular, would become synonymous with the Genesis itself: Sonic the Hedgehog. This supersonic blue blur took the world by storm, becoming Sega's mascot. and a global gaming icon. Sonic's lightning-fast gameplay, colourful levels and catchy soundtrack perfectly captured the essence of the 16-bit era. But Sonic was just the tip of the iceberg. The Genesis was home to a plethora of other classic titles, including Streets of Rage 2, Mortal Kombat, Gunstar Heroes, and Phantasy Star 4, just to name a few. These games pushed the boundaries of gameplay, graphics, and storytelling, leaving an indelible mark on gaming history. The Sega Genesis's library of games remains a testament to the creativity and innovation of the era, a collection of timeless classics that continue to be enjoyed by gamers of all ages today. In the early 1990s, a console war raged between Sega and Nintendo, and the battleground was fierce. Sega, the underdog with a point to prove, unleashed a marketing campaign that was as bold as it was brilliant. Sega's marketing strategy was simple yet effective. Target older audiences with a more mature and edgy tone. Their iconic tagline, "Genesis does what Nintendo don't," perfectly encapsulated this approach, positioning the Genesis as the cooler, more powerful alternative to Nintendo's family-friendly image. Sega's marketing wasn't afraid to push the envelope or court controversy. They embraced edgier games like Mortal Kombat, which featured realistic violence that shocked and awed gamers. This aggressive approach resonated with a generation of players hungry for something different, propelling the Genesis to new heights of popularity. Despite its early success and undeniable impact, the Sega Genesis's reign wouldn't last forever. A confluence of factors contributed to the console's eventual decline, paving the way for a new generation of gaming consoles to take center stage. One major factor was the rise of 3D gaming. As technology advanced, gamers craved more immersive experiences, and the Genesis, despite its impressive 2D capabilities, struggled to compete with the likes of Sony's PlayStation and Nintendo's N64, both of which offered true 3D graphics. Sega's own missteps also contributed to the Genesis's downfall. The company's decision to release a slew of add-ons, such as the Sega CD and 32X, confused consumers and fragmented the market. These add-ons, while innovative, ultimately failed to gain widespread adoption, further hindering the Genesis's momentum. While the Sega Genesis's time in the sun may have been relatively short-lived, its impact on the gaming industry is undeniable. The console's legacy lives on, not just through its impressive library of games, but also through its influence on subsequent generations of consoles and game developers. The Sega Genesis helped usher in the era of 16-bit gaming, pushing the boundaries of what was possible on a home console. Its powerful hardware, innovative peripherals and bold marketing set a new standard for the industry, inspiring a generation of game developers and forever changing the way we play games. Even today, the Sega Genesis continues to be celebrated by retro gaming enthusiasts and newcomers alike. Its games have been ported to modern platforms, ensuring that its legacy will continue to be enjoyed by players for years to come. The Sega Genesis may be a relic of the past, but its spirit of innovation and its commitment to delivering unforgettable gaming experiences continue to inspire, reminding us that true gaming legends never truly die. So what are your fondest memories of the Sega Genesis? Did you own one back in the day? What were your favorite games? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this nostalgic trip down memory lane, and subscribe to Tech Sensory Solutions for more retro gaming goodness. Until next time, keep on gaming.